I don't like these.
At Walmart. Okay, so my skin popping. Hey y'all, welcome to Catch the Tea. This is my first video for Catch the Tea. The reason why this post is a video is because if you've been following me on my blog, you've been following me on social media such as Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Tumblr, then you can see that I've been asking, for suggestions on what my next post should be about. Just to make it more interactive because I know y'all get tired of reading, motivational posts and stuff like that. So I just try to make it more fun for everybody. So a lot of people voted on a skincare post. So instead of actually writing down what I do, I decided to show y'all. So y'all got me clean face. So all I did was wet a rag, wipe my face, hair all over the place, edges tied back. So y'all got the real me. So be grateful because I don't like looking like this. But so I use 3 simple steps. The first step is a mask. Second step is a cleansing water, and then the third step is a facial spray. And I'll move the items like more closer to the camera. That way y'all can read them. So starting with the first item, if you can see it, it's a Freeman clay mask. This is like $3 from Walmart. The one that I have right here, this is for all skin types, and it says instantly clears pores and balances for renewed skin. And it's just a little 10-minute mask. I have really, really oily skin, so the only reason why I bought this one today was because the one that I typically use, they didn't have it, so I just bought this one. And it's been doing pretty good. I've had it for like 2 months, so it's been alright, but they have some for sensitive skin, dry skin, like I said, oily skin. I think there's one for eczema, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is a nice little $4 investment. So what I do, I just take it, I spread a little bit on my fingers, move my hair out the way, spread a little bit on my fingers, and then I'll just start my cheeks and just rub it down. I'm pretty sure putting on a face mask is like pretty self-explanatory. Like, don't get it in your mouth, don't get it up your nose, don't get it in your eyes. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. So just show y'all what I do. I said don't get in my eyes. That's what I do. Anyway, so while this is sitting, I'll go ahead and start on a few questions. So question number 1 was, what made you start your blog? And I really like this question because I kind of put it in the about section on my website, but I'll get more into it. So originally this was not supposed to be a blog. I actually wanted to do YouTube. Like, I was talking to my boyfriend at the time, like, I want to do YouTube, I want to make YouTube videos, I want to be on somebody's PR team, like, I want to start getting makeup, I want to start getting skin products, like, they can start sending me hair and bundles, lashes, all that. And he was just like, okay, do it. But I kind of chickened out because I didn't think I had the personality of a YouTuber. Like, they always happy, bubbly, 24/7. And nah, I couldn't keep that up. So instead of making videos about the things that I wanted to talk about, writing was more better for me because I've been writing since I was in middle school, and it was easier for me to express myself that way by putting it on paper, instead of like I'm doing now. Like, I'm actually like thinking about the words I want to say. But when I write, my hands just go. Like, I don't even think. Most of my posts, I really write them in the night. Like, I just go. So I turned it into a blog because it was easier for me, and like I said, it helped me step out of my comfort zone too. So thanks for asking that question. Question 2: who are your favorite music artists? If you know me personally, well, if you're watching this video, if you look up in the little corner right there, that's a whole Drake poster. But yeah, if you know me personally, then you know Drake is my favorite artist. Like, I've been in love with Drake since Degrassi comeback season. Like, I love some Drake. So Drake's definitely my favorite artist, but I listen to everybody. Lil Baby, Rallo, Boosie, Webby, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, Don Kennedy. Like, I just love music, so I listen to literally everybody. I recently just got into Big Crit because I've been seeing people post his music, and it's pretty good. So I just recently got into him. And Gunna. Like, Gunna is my favorite artist right now. I listen to Gunna when I wake up. I listen to Gunna when I go to sleep. Like, I just love Gunna. Everything Gunna. Sleep trying to see him in concert soon. So yeah. Next question was a personal question, but I decided to address it anyway because I'm not in Montgomery, but somehow Montgomery always finds its way in Mobile. So this question was, when did you leave ASU? Why did you leave ASU? And do you plan on coming back to ASU? So I left ASU it wasn't summer. It was my spring semester of 2016. The reason why I left was because stuff had started to get like super overwhelming for me. I was already taking 19 hours. I did a course overload. Then on top of that, I was working a part-time job, but it was basically full-time. Like, I worked almost 7 days a week. Then on top of that, February of that year, we lost that was my great-grandmother. So that combined with how tired I was, how stressed I was, like, I fell into a depressive state, really. Like, there were times where I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk to my friends. I didn't want to see a classroom. I didn't want to be in a dorm. Like, I just did not want to do nothing. And I decided I wanted to come home because I just couldn't take it anymore. I just didn't have the motivation, I guess you could say, to even finish. So I came back home. I've been at home for about 2 years now. Yeah, I've been at home for about 2 years now. But I'll be back in 2019. So, and then I had a balance too. So yeah, a balance. The death of my great-grandmother, school, work. I was super stressed out. Bills. I was super stressed out. So I came home. Took some time off, getting myself together, especially mentally. I was really bad mentally. So, and I appreciate everybody who was there for me during that time because it was rough. It had to be the roughest time of my life. But I'll be back in 2019. So if you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't, because I'm trying to get this degree and I'm up out of Alabama. So next question. Where do you shop the most? I shop a little bit of everywhere, like, especially, I would say Forever 21. That's mostly in my closet. And I'm pretty sure there are people like, Forever 21, girl, that's so. Check this out. Forever 21 has sales 24/7. Yeah, you may pick up a shirt every now and then on the back it says Lazy Monday or Taco Tuesday, but they have cute stuff. Like, that's another thing. A lot of people try to conform to what other people wear. They want to fit in. They want to wear the designer, the name brand. I know for a fact I can't afford this stuff just yet, so I'm not about to go broke and, out here selling shoes, out here selling plasma, but that's a topic for another day. At this point, this mask is really tight, and I'm like talking with my lips halfway closed, so I'm gonna go wash this off, and then of course get into step 2 and 3, and finish some more of y'all questions. I should record that part for y'all, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Just wet a warm rag, wipe it off, make sure You know, whatever color mask you put on, make sure the blue, orange, red, black, just make sure all that's gone. The sun is really trying to be Beyonce of this video. But okay, so next step is the Garnier Fructis. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's micellar or whatever, but it's a cleansing water. I found this on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers use it as a makeup remover, but I mean, I use it as a makeup remover too, but I noticed that when I'm not even wearing makeup and I just wipe my face with it, it's a really good cleanser. Like, it deep cleanses too. Like, you can actually feel it in your pores. So I use this. This is my second step after I've wiped off my mask. So usually what I'll do, I'll take this and I'll take a makeup pad. And that's it, step 2. So what is your take on closure? And do you feel that it is necessary? When it comes to closure, you do not need it. It is not necessary at all. I think closure is a waste of time, because why would you, if somebody tells you that they don't want to be with you anymore, or they don't want to be in your life anymore, I just don't feel as if, you know, you should ask them why. Reason being is because, one, it's their life, it's their decision. 2, that's not going to do anything but hurt your feelings even more. And it really took a lot for me to learn that, because I know I myself, I used to want to know, like, what did I do to you? Why don't you want to be with me anymore? Or why you don't want to do this no more? Like, that used to be me. And I had to realize, like, it's their decision. They said that they don't want me in their life. That's cool. And I'm not the type to, you know, try and work my way back into someone's life, especially after they told me no. So it doesn't do anything but hurt your feelings, especially because when people go in, you know, when people say that, oh, they need closure, and they reach out to that person, it's like they have this little sense of hope in them, like, okay, maybe if I reach out, they may reconsider their decision. And then once that person goes back and tells you the exact same thing that they told you, you didn't do anything but psych yourself up to get your feelings hurt. So you're still going to be hurt in the end, so there's no point in closure. So that was a good question, though. I really like that question. I wipe my face. It's drying now. I can feel it drying. So after I wipe my face, I move on to the third and final step. And this is using my Mario, if y'all can see. This is using my Mario facial spray. This is like skincare crack. Like, it's a moisturizer. And I usually see YouTubers use it before they put makeup on. And I used to do that too, but now I just use it when I feel like I need some moisturization, you know, like it's crack. It really is. The one that I have, this is a little tester. I also have the 8 fluid ounce bottle too, the big bottle, but I've been using the tester for so long and it hasn't ran out, so I keep using that. But the one that I have, this is the cucumber and green tea. There's a pink one, which is the rose water, and there's a purple one that is lavender. I'm guessing you can decide, you know, which scent you want, but this is like crack. Like, I swear to God, this has to be one of the best things I've ever bought. And like I said, what works for my skin may not work for your skin, but I just know since I started using this, my skin has been flourishing. Like, it's really good. Like, sometimes I'll just get up, I'll wash my face, and I'll just spray like a few spritz of this on my face to walk out the door. I'll be shining for the rest of the day. Even if it's cloudy, rainy, still shining for the rest of the day. Like, this is crack. You can get this at like a Ulta or a Sephora. I got this little tester from Ulta. Oh, and Amazon too. I found some on Amazon. Amazon actually sells it in a pack. So you can get like all 3 of the 8 ounces for like $25. And I think that's a really good deal because, like I said, I've had this little tester for a long time. So just imagine getting 3 of the 8 ounces. Yeah, you'll be set. But like I said, once I let the cleansing water dry, I just spray. I let that sit. That's really it. Mask, cleansing water, moisturizing spray. As y'all can see, that's really that's really all that I do. But I still have a few more questions to answer, so I'll go ahead and answer those for you. This question here was personal, but I decided to rearrange it to make it a general question. So yeah, I really didn't want to answer this question, but at the same time, I feel like the reason why somebody asked me this question was because they probably wanted advice on how, what are the proper steps and everything like that. So I was like, okay, and then I opened my entire platform to questions. So I decided to answer this question anyway. So the question was, how do you get over a heartbreak? Well, first off, we should explain what heartbreak is. I'm pretty sure everybody's like, duh, we know what heartbreak is. Like, it's self-explanatory. But heartbreak, you can actually feel it. Like, you feel it in your chest. Like, your chest gets tight. You can barely breathe. Like, your body's just like, you can really feel it. Like, it affects people differently. You have some people that are just like, whatever. And then you have some people that are just like, dang, like, I never felt this before. This is weird. Like, what to do? But I say the best way to work towards getting over a heartbreak would be to, of course, remove yourself from the situation. So if you have to block them on social media, please block them on social media. Do not check their social media because, like, that's true. If you go looking for something and you find it, you can't blame nobody but yourself. So just remove yourself from the situation. Don't check their social media. If you have to block them in your phone, do that too. But just remove yourself from the situation. I know, like, when you first break up with somebody, it's still weird because you incorporated them into your daily routine. So it's just like, oh, I can't, reach out to this person anymore because they're not there. So, you have to find other ways to replace that feeling of that person when especially like, if you've been in a relationship and, you had a bad day, the person that you go to your significant other. You tell them, like, you vent, let them know how your day was, and you can't do that anymore. So, you have to find other ways to make yourself happy. I say spend as much alone time with yourself as possible. Like, alone time is the best. Like, a lot of people, you have some people that don't like being alone, and I used to be one of those people. Like, I hated being alone. I always had to be around my friends. I always had to be around my boyfriend. It was not a time where I did not want to be alone, but I have been, like, keeping to myself a lot recently. Like, sometimes I go out by myself. Sometimes, like, I'll take myself to the movies. I may take myself out to eat. Like, I get dressed up. Like, you've been following me on social media. I have been, like, dressing up a lot and posting my stories, like, more than usual. Like, you just do stuff to make you happy. You get accustomed to being yourself because at the end of the day, just like that person up and left you, only person you have left is yourself. So why wouldn't you want to, grow more and learn more about yourself instead of having to deal with somebody else? So I really say the best way to get over a heartbreak is to be by yourself, enjoy yourself, learn how to do things by yourself, because you'll come to find that alone time, not having somebody else in your space, not having somebody tell you what to do in your space, it's great. It's lovely. Like, you can do what you want when you want without having to consider somebody else's feelings. You don't have to spend unnecessary money. You don't have to make changes to your schedule. It's great. Like, yeah, it's gonna hurt first couple of months. Now, I'm not gonna say months because everybody's different. So I may say first couple of weeks through first couple of months. Like, you gonna have those times where it's like you wake up, you like, oh dang, I forgot that this person, is not here anymore, or you know, I feel sad because I can't talk to this person anymore. You're gonna have those days, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have more good days than bad days. Like I can guarantee you that you're gonna have more good days than bad days. Also, okay, Beyonce. Also, friends, like your friends. I don't know how y'all. I don't know how everybody else's friends are, but my friends are great. Like they will not let me be sad for nothing. Like I can't even frown without them. Like, oh no, get up, let's go. We about to go do something. We about to go get drinks. Like there's no bad spirits when it comes to my group of friends because you know we all depend on each. Well, I'm not gonna say we depend on each other for happiness, but you know if somebody's feeling down, or you know you got one person out the group that's just not here for it, we're all gonna come together and we're gonna be like, okay, so what can we do, you know, to lift your spirits? You know, I think that's a good thing to friends. You definitely love your friends, appreciate your friends, like just how that person up and left you. Not 10 times out of 10, your friend's not going nowhere. So yeah, definitely spend as much friend time as possible. And the last question was, this one was a joke. They told me this was a joke, but I decided to put it in the video anyway. This person said, a rich husband that cheats or a poor husband that's faithful. I mean, you gonna cry in a G-Wagon or a Nissan? Like, no. What you just said? You gonna cry in a Rolls Royce? He said it was either a Rolls Royce or a Phantom. Either way, you gonna cry in one of them cars or you gonna cry in the 1998 Honda. Like, I'm just playing. But no, I just don't. I chose neither. Reason being is because just because you're rich, just because you make more money than me, that doesn't mean that, you know, especially if we're supposed to be married, that doesn't mean that you can just go out here and do what you want to do when you want to do it just because you're taking care of me. That's dead. Also, with the poor husband thing, it's just like, you know, I know what I want to do with my life. I know the things that I plan on achieving once I get to that point in my life. I know all the things that I want, you know, and if my husband is poor, then first off, we wouldn't even be getting married because if you can't show me that we on the same level, then I just can't be with you. So no rich husband that cheats, no poor husband that's faithful. You can be faithful all day long, that's great, but I can't take care of somebody else personally. I can't do that. So it's a nah for me for both of them. So yeah, but I have a lot more questions, but this video already kind of long anyway. So I may, you know, if y'all want, I may do a Q&A part 2, doing something else other than the skincare routine. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone that sat through the entire video. I appreciate everyone that's been active with my blog. A lot of y'all write me all the time telling me like, hey, this post was great. This is something that I needed. When you doing another one, I'm gonna send this to my homeboy. He really needs it. Like my last post, because I dedicated that one to guys, and you know, at first, because you know guys are really reserved, but I had a lot of guys like give me feedback, like, you know, this is great, this hit home, I'm gonna send this to my homeboys, I'm gonna send this to my LBs. I was like, wow, like it just made me feel good to know that I can make, you know, impacts on people like that. So that lets me know that whatever I'm doing with this, I'm going in the right direction. So I really appreciate you all. Thank you. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Also, as you know, more content coming soon. Thank y'all and continue to catch the tea.